Mutima kwange sitoba make my life easy tupana na walala tupapala when I'm up the back to me maybe go no sigumira inabesi tingana kwetu tuya tukwako nete furuka tumari kelanga tulipe me baby girl you will rock with me keep me by my side you will stuck with me girl it's all the feeling time when you're by my side girl. Good morning guys, like promised yesterday, we're going to be looking at cars and pricing them fairly. So that fenateva tu banange nga mwendi. Eyo E320 mujiraba 15 kwa 25. Nenga the fair price would be 18 to 20 million shillings. Eyo forest atojugula gina mu bondi ajaji kuseera. Eyo Lexus ya milioni 15 ku 10 ku 19 19 tetuuka yombi bagigolola nnyo. But good morning. Eyo Ronaldo milioni 6 space ye tuiseeko milioni 18 ze sente zaayo based on demand and supply. Akaboxi simanyi sijja balimba. Ipsam ye eriko digital number plate ya milioni 8. And guys, for the people that think putting digital number plates on your cars is going to increase the value, it doesn't. Ipsam model eriko digital number plate ya milioni 7-8 na ekitambula bulungi tukulya dompira oguzina. The owner look takes care of it. Chitambula bulungi Ipsam. But good morning Muyombya Mark, Samuel Intale, Nsozi Chiwanuka, Chambade Annington, Peperahim, Mpanga Godfrey, Chintu Mark, Paul Sema VIP, Angelique, Enua obviously ya milioni nga asatu nga mobili. Super custom ya milioni 910. Now guys, the point is to not tell you because I don't sell these cars, but I know the prices. Eyo Marino ya milioni 5. Ojja yo Marino. Wa Marino mujirabye? You wish ya milioni 15-17 depending on where you're buying it. Minu wezo milioni 27 kwa 3. No was a bait because you guys like them, eh? Yeah. We're another star. Okay, man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why, but I'm feeling too like I want the whole mood. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like it's sweeter today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. It feel like getting down to me, girl. Feel like touching down to me, girl. I'll make you want me, make you want me. I'll make you smile. I'll make you feel like after that, I'll take you to my place where we will play, Bobby will play. Yeah, feeling good. Jump. If you feeling good, if you feeling good, jump. If you feeling good, you and me, we rule the world. Me and you, we're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Come on, jump. So guys, let's understand one, that fare is not cheapest. Sometimes people think that the fair price is the cheapest price. Like we bought a Mark X LG 27 million shillings and someone commented that stop wasting money.
sometimes fare is not the cheapest, and fare equals the condition of the car plus the history of the car plus future costs. How much are you going to spend on the car after you've bought it? That equals fare. A cheaper car can be more expensive, yeah, and a fairly priced car protects your money. That's one thing you need to understand. Sometimes it's better to buy a car at a higher price and not spend more on it than for you to buy a car at a cheap price and end up spending more than the person that bought one expensively. So let's also first understand this. Small efficient, fuel efficient cars are good for first time car buyers. They equal to lower running costs. Fair price depends on the engine, gearbox, aesthetics. You guys like aesthetics, yeah, and basically general condition, yeah. And those small fuel efficient cars are generally more expensive than the big, less fuel efficient cars. And then of course you need to also understand that family cars or the wagons or the estates, yeah, they normally are also higher priced. And whatever you do, you need to budget for suspension, because those cars normally work harder. Like the wishes, it's very hard to get a wish that doesn't have a bad suspension, so you need to have that. And this also, you need to understand, so some of you guys normally there's a too good to be true deal, anytime you're buying a car and it's too good to be true, there are usually some future costs that you don't know, that you may not even predict, yeah. And then of course you need to avoid urgency when you're buying a car. Togula moroka mbwangu kale nze manyo jigula mbwangu so labira nga sina moroka. But one way I've avoided buying a car in urgency is, one, every time I sell a car, I get a person I know to give me a car to drive meanwhile, as I sort myself to be able to buy my next car, yeah. So one, you need to monitor the car you're going to buy, monitor its accident history, yeah. The mileage in Uganda is something I wouldn't bank on, because mileage is tampered from the bond. Abantu ba bond bagitamparinga ate nnyo, so it's not something that I would count on. You also need to look at the person you're buying the car from. The problem is most of you guys want to buy cars from Uganda. It's very hard for you to predict how it was being maintained by the person before. It's very hard because you're buying it from a shop, yeah. But if you can look at the person that was maintaining that car before, you would actually predict if it could have good history. Tomorrow schools are opening. Teddy bear. And then of course, who owned it before? But some of the cars, because to Bibanda Nadanga see a bond, it's very hard for you to predict. And then guys, budget for service. Budget for service immediately. And of course, also after buying the car, for the guys that are buying Ugandan used cars, you need to keep emergency cash after buying. Okay? And anytime you feel pressure to buy a car, walk away. Feel the million in Gasato Mobili. Your Hilux ya million in Gachikumi Abidi. Yes. You can't. Fijireke yotojugula kujanga bajuguzanga 12. Sienta. That's about 22-23 million. The Impreza is about 25. Ipsam is 5. Okay, 7 million by based on the market currently. The market these days is very Corolla in a blue number plate. I would not price it, but then you pay for a bit of tax and then get number plates.
patrol. With your steam, break it down. Helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of God's Uganda. Welcome to the road where all the mist is sold. For the love of God's Uganda. The story's right, old and new, the sun we bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that we break it down, no propaganda.
Corolla, million kumi.
Try to see the scale, we talk the truth, not just a brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty roads to dreams of patrol. Steam, break it down. Helping every drummer in the town.
I Purifier from Ghana. Travel Live Vlog, good morning. Henry Modern Juice, good morning. Inotech, hi. I want to hear your mind about Subaru hybrids. We had a Chimeza with a hybrid mechanic, and the hybrid mechanic told you guys not to buy Subaru hybrids. You guys remember? We just saw Subaru hybrids are not hybrids. They are not actually hybrids. It could probably reduce the emissions to the environment, but it doesn't save you any fuel. That's what he said. He's a mechanic. He said hybrid mechanic. I thought I was the only one that sees it. Ronaldo. Milioni nga nsanvu sita milioni nga 22 akamoro kachi karumioni akapya. Good morning mashallah. Roger Sewan Nonda. So I am looking at cars, guys. I'm looking at cars and telling you how much you should be buying them. The market right now, one of the hardest budgets to get a car for right now is 15 million, and in the past it was one of the easiest budgets to get cars for. You remember there is a time I told you guys abaina milioni 5 emoroka anzibu kati milioni 15 emoroka anzibu. Why? Because you guys are more aware about how a good car should be. I am more aware about what you guys want. So picking a car for you guys is harder for me now. One, I don't pick a car I would not drive, because anytime we buy a car with someone and it dies on them, the first thing they'll do is call me Arthur. How could you? Nze mbanswala okitegeera eh? So I no longer buy for you guys when I'm inspecting it. Exiga milioni nga 12 13. And guys, Exiga is just one car that nobody likes. The people that buy the Exigas buy them because they are one of the most affordable cars. I don't know why I never talk about the Exiga prices. Very affordable. Chiti chihari echichire ekyamuka kya milioni nga 12 ku 15. TXA eri ku mafuta ya milioni nga 18 ku 25. Eri kaunde eriyo BP ya milioni nga 4. Ino nuwa wade wajitaliko digital number plate milioni nga 12 13. Bojugula okusukawo oba oguze bubi. What should one use to pick a car to buy? Their brain or their heart? Brain, guys, brain. Guys, never buy a car with your heart. It would be one of the worst decisions you'd ever make. And it's one thing that I always tell you: when you guys buy a used Fielder instead of a new Sienta, you're using your heart. You're not using your brain. When you guys are buying cars, forget about what you love and look at what is good for you. Focus on what is good for you. Because the question is going to be, you love Samsung, but the money that is buying you a Samsung Galaxy S24 that is used buys you, let's say, some Hawaii's high-end phone, Hawaii, in the box. What would you do? Would you buy a used Samsung or a new Hawaii? Me, I would buy a Hawaii. Especially you guys that don't need your phones for content. Me, I buy Samsung because, well, I need Samsung for content. But if I found like a Huawei that had the same specifications and guaranteed to have the same camera quality in the box, I would buy that one. It's just that all the phones that are equal to the Samsungs that I use are all at the same price when used, not when new. So when you're buying a car, use your brain, use mathematics, use evidence. There is evidence that a Sienta is a real car, but you decide that you don't like it. So even when it's new, you will not buy it. Even when it's easier to drive, it's actually easier to maneuver on the road. Your fielder UBN, I would never buy it. But people are buying that car 25 when they can add 1 million and get a Sienta from the bond. When at 25 they could get a Vitz 2008 model from the bond, new. 2009, 2010, actually they'll be getting a 2010. Vista Town S kamilioni nga 10 kakadde, kamilioni nga 12 14 kakadde. Don't buy it. Okujango okagula milioni nga 10. What's the engine capacity of Exiga? There are some Exigas that are 2 liter and other Exigas are 2.5 liter. But you know Subaru 2 liter is not really 2 liter. I think especially with the Exiga because it has a big body. Your Vista Adeo UFV about 10 to 12 million. Don't buy it more than that because you won't sell it. Whatever those Vista Adeos, most of the people that buy them are convinced to buy them because they are very good cars, but people don't know them. It's very comfortable. That car is very comfortable. It's very comfortable. Lawrence Omule, good morning. Arthur, how easy is it to get a Toyota BP, Toyota Porsche? It's not easy because they are not common in I've moved in the past 1 year. I've never seen a Porsche on sale. I've not even seen a Bajita BB on sale. I've not. I think the guys that buy them, but I've seen a BB. Like 2 years ago, we saw a BB in the bond. Did you see that was the market that? Yes, and that's totally wrong. Your logbook tells you what car is supposed. Your logbook tells you what body your car is supposed to have. Your logbook tells you what car, what body you're thinking. Like now you see that CRV Honda. That CRV is an Bajibalanga SUV. You cannot turn that into a pickup. You can probably strip the roof and make it open roof. Yes, that's okay. But you cannot turn it into a sedan. You cannot make it a hatchback. It's an SUV. You can turn your car into open roof as long as it's still, like if your car came with 4 doors, it's supposed to keep the 4 doors. You can make it open roof as long as you keep 4 doors. You can turn it convertible, it's okay. But make sure that the body doesn't change. Because whatever, aside from telling you the body, it even tells you the classification. They call it, look here. Whatever, on your logbook, at in logbook, yes, Starlet. There is body description. The Starlet is a hatchback. There is also classification. Now, classification is motor cars, saloons, estate, station wagon, sedan. So, if I modify my Starlet, I can only keep within the range of saloon, estate, station wagon, or sedan. Car classification, I cannot turn it into a pickup. Kuliko color, black, silver. I cannot make it white and not go to make changes with the ministry. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So the logbook of your car should guide you on what you can modify your car to. You cannot turn your car into something that it's not supposed to be. So guys, today I'm helping you make smart car buying decisions by just looking at cars on the road and giving you the price that is fair for them. And fair doesn't mean cheap. Some of you guys mistake cheap for fair. Cheap doesn't mean fair. Sometimes cheap is unfair. Bajja kuguza moroka cheap na yenga anzibe. We have seen those things before. Awo musajja twagenda omukebera markets yampita na lwa Sunday, which I discouraged him from doing. Nga markets ya raisi nga nungi na yenga chesis moroka yali mbatize. I want a visitor Adeo to sell peanuts in Butambala. Rush to gulira ddala gundi ipsam. It will be cheaper. Adeo bagise. Kati bogula Adeo genda ogitundise ebinyebwa baba. How does Vista Adeo? It's a 1.8 liter. It's one of those good. Someone was selling nimbo abakola Mark 2 bansasule Mark 2 nziranze nnyo. Kati bagenda kunga mambo abatunda Vista Adeo bansasule. After yesterday at around 3 p.m. a taxi drone from Kampala heading to Rime crashed with the Link bus. Nobody came out in the taxi. That was bad. The taxi guys, man, taxi guys drive badly. The taxi guys drive badly. And you know what happens? There are people that even wait for those first taxis. You're saying, Tulinda taxi duka. But they said the bus was stationary. What if they naje kubako? So because the bus was stationary and the taxi was moving very fast, that might explain the impact. Kachigege, togere chigege. Yeso se yo BF. Million nga 28 yo X tojigula, W tojigula. Kati bwe tuba tugula chigege, tutandikira muzine eziri mu UB. Kati yo UB ogiraba ya million nga 32. Bwe berike ipapulanga tubisaranga ekamu million nga 3. Those taxis normally have bipapula of like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Most of the taxis that we have bought had bipapula of 3 million. So I wanted to do service na mileage dashboard sijida wa Toyota Fielder. You press the button, there's like a button that has auto trip. You press the button, it will show you the mileage. You go to the service guys would know. You press auto trip until you find the thingy, the figure that has the word odo above it. That's your mileage. Because when in a trip A, you have trip B, yeah, and then with the field, I think there are other things that you have there, but you have odo. Look, you press the button that has odo, yeah, you'll see the mileage. But guys, when you're buying a Vista, don't buy the one with 3S. The 3S ejja kunywa mafuta. Kati tukyazigula 3S. Translator. Oh, nkajeko. Waliwo akantu kanka feature kanga YouTube ke yakwese, I don't know how to find it. So, wish $25,000 kwa 27 is wish is advising omuntu jigulanga ankadde. I would actually advise that instead of buying that old wish, genda mu bondi bakuwole. It would be a fairer deal for you. Cheap is not always. So there are cars that I would recommend you go to the bond, even when they are accessible outside. So abachibina watugoba. Nze chibina anzikebera, but people don't want to buy those cars anymore. I find that now most people that are buying cars are actually buying newer cars. Emotoka ziri old model tebazaagala nnyo. Kako kabibi kayise nawo kaveeri ntebe. which in the bonds, depending on where you're buying, uli twagigula 30 million luli. Naye yali mbali eri abasuubuza era yaliko budamage ate yali ya black. And Nicholas, it depends on where we import from. For us, we majorly import from Japan. Eyo Avalon ojagisanga erimu other markets, maybe Thailand or maybe Australia. You can find that it's another market. One in erinnya eddala. You need to find out. What it's called in Japan. Special G edition. The Allion is actually the Toyota Allion is the same as the Primo. In some markets it's called the Avensis. Some countries you can find it as the Corolla X or the Altis. The Avalon is the Camry. It's also the Wyndham. It's also the Lexus ES. It can be compared to the Crown. So some markets have it as the Avalon, other markets have it as a Camry, other markets have it as a Wyndham. One Wyndham nalingira byeko n'ekyo Wyndham kifaanana mu Camarino. And a health expert. It's only you who can tell which car doesn't make you look like an old person. Because old people in different areas drive different cars. Some old people don't have cars. Like my grandmother doesn't have a car. So me, I cannot tell you that I know cars that make. But of course, young people nowadays are buying Hiluxes. Ezo Hiluxes abantu wakadde. Nenda kuzina abavubuka ndaba Hilux muzigula bubinyo muzaagala Ronaldo ne kawundo zaali badde za abasajja bakadde ne kawundo muzigula. Of course guys, don't buy the Primos. Primo muzekera abasajja abakulu. If you want to look like a young person, you should be buying the Auris. Yeah, you should be buying I think the Auris is one of the sexiest cars right now. The Wish doesn't make you, the Wish new model, that one, it really matters. So doesn't make you look like an old person as well. Well guys, there is a play I'm directing. We adapted it from a novel that is being done by senior 4 candidates starting this year, and the novel is called Rebel Without a Gun. Now, Rebel Without a Gun is about a priest that is turned into a rebel because of the things that their government is doing. And I don't know if the people that put that novel on the syllabus read it. Like, the priest is a pure rebel without a gun. And you know, while we were reading the script, we laughed. Like, who put this book on the syllabus? They don't know what's happening. How good is the Outback? I want to go away from this Primo. Itaka Raymond, the Outback is for young people. The Primo is for old people. 2, the Outback consumes more fuel than the Primo. The Outback will be a 2.5 liter. Okay? But the advantage of the Outback is that it's indestructible. As long as you maintain it on schedule, you check your timing belt. I find that Subarus one of Subaru's biggest problem is the timing belt. Just make sure the timing belt doesn't break on you. Yeah, if the timing belt doesn't break on you, then you should be safe. Now most of you guys live near town. If you live near town, the Subaru Outback should be manageable. Like the person that I helped buy that Outback that I thought I had posted it, I hadn't. The Outback that we bought, like that Outback, the person that bought that Outback is going to be driving about 10 kilometers a day. And yes, I saw Prince Elvin asking if it's first payment. No, that's how much we bought it. That was the final price, 14.5. But it's a 2006 model. So the lady I told you yesterday, the lady does distances of Soroti, Gulu, yeah, and yeah, it really looks nice. It's a really nice car, but it consumes a bit of fuel. Yetaga, if you're going to be buying it, you buy it when you do distances, small distances. Like this lady does distances of 5 kilometers from home to work, another 5 kilometers from work to home, so she can manage that car. Okay, and then it's one car she cannot destroy because it's a 2.5 liter, and when she goes up country, it will handle the roads very good. And also one of the reasons it was cheap, the AC did not work. Ngakubula keme pira ebire jeje mpira jom maso ogiraba. Ejema bega jijeta kugula jina jom maso actually jabadde gikyaliko. And guys, don't ask me where the Outbacks of 14 are. I don't know where they are. Guno gwabadde mu kisa gwaffe. Arthur Primo, I find Primo especially see like the later models legit compared to the C class. Oh! Nico, nzolo ambere no. You cannot compare Primo to C class. C class is something else. Nze embera yenvuza Toyota. Neze senga kyali kisoboka nalibuze C class yange buli lunaku C class. Steve Muria, how are you? You didn't upload. Shanko Gibbs, go back and check. I did. I thought I had. Kati oyo musajja gwe mulaba mbifaananyi, for the people that have seen the pictures, omusajja gwe mulaba mbifaananyi yabadde agikuba ticket. Wearing a ticket tanaggwa. Kati imagine how it looks after ticket, because the lady went back and waited for the car. Ne bagikuba ticket neggwa. So just imagine how it looked after ticket. I uploaded Shango. Go check. Fielder Nana Hybrid 2-wheel drive. Is it worth the market price? If you're buying from the bond, yes. Outside the bond, I find that they are overpriced. Right? A car that is 4 years old cannot be bought at 26 million shillings. Ngateri K your caller. Good morning, Lucky Mose. Clever Tonic J. Hi. I would not advise that someone that has been driving a Primo to buy the Outback. Why? The Outback will destroy your pocket. The only person that should be buying the Outback is someone that has not driven. Katenze munda banzisha sora moroka za mweza mafuta. Sizi soboli ya kodala. Nzavuze kwa hybrid inze. I cannot. Like I can't even manage a Vitz. This car gives me better mileage than a Vitz. It gives me better mileage than a Vitz. This car does better than a Paso. Kanzisha ina moroka ya mafuta ngenywa mafuta merele jensobola. Me, I can only manage hybrids. Even hybrids, there's so many hybrids. So a hybrid is Subaru. Subaru has no hybrid. Most of those diesel cars can go anywhere. Most of those diesel cars, they can go anywhere. And they were built, most diesel cars were built to last. Wakati olaba the Toyota Fortuner, you will find that it's turbocharged, so it has power. And as long as you service it properly, give it the right oil, the right fuels, you should be okay. Emotoka ngekuwa 200 horsepower okitegeera eba nungi nnyo. But there are some 2.4 liter Fortuners, and of course I've seen people that report that the Fortuner gives them about 10 kilometers per liter, which is very good. But 2.7 is petrol, right? .4 is normally petrol. 2.5 era petrol. 2.7 I mean. The 2.4 era diesel in some regions, but then there are some that have the 2.8 1GD. And 1GD is good. See a Jirambo hard top 1GD. I think the 1GD also comes in the hard tops, eh? And then there are also 4 liter V6 petrols. More than 230 horsepower. Tigwano jajifuna. Angela, you have money. Me, I find that the only people that should be buying Tiguans are people that have a lot of money. So for the people that want to buy the Fortuner 1GD esingo bulungi esinga amaanyi 2.8 liter diesel atera yesingo kuba common, and it's good because even the towing capacity is good. Eba nungi nnyo, but I've seen some that have 2.4. The 1GD ebera 2.8, the 2GD ebera 2.4, ebera a little bit weak. Yeah, what was some that have the 1KD kadde. Most of the Ugandans have the 1KD versions. 2KD also leave it alone. It's 2.5 na ebera a little bit weak. Petrol ebera 2TR 2.7. 2TR ebera ne Muronado, eda ne Land Cruiser obumu 2TR. Then there's also 1GR ebera 4 liter. Ebera ewuta. But the 1GD and the 1KD are very good ones, eh? Ziba na amaanyi ate era ziba tezinywa nnyo. Okitegeera. Yeah. But of course me, I can only manage it if it's hybrid or electric. Shanko Gibbs, have you seen it? Sozi Rajab, how are you? Angela, the Volkswagen Tiguan, Ziffer, they die. And when they die, they are hard to maintain. Okay, they are expensive to repair. How many Tiguans have you seen today morning? That's a question you should ask yourself. How many Tiguans did you see yesterday? But people bought Tiguans last year. I also inspected the Tiguan. So I thought him parking health expert odula ntuparking ne bana taxi bo natuli mu parking yem kale tata dula olibo olaba kaki. The one car that I found really interesting, that I find that people should give more attention, eh? You wish you jiraba. Wish it is very interesting. Echijinzi jako kato kuntu araku ISIS is the price. The ISIS is much more fairly priced, eh, than the Wish. Juma Ali high. Wish yo echisoka, it's very comfortable. I find it to be more comfortable than the Noah, that one. It's much more comfortable than the Noah. It gives you as 7 seats, just like the Noah. And most of them are front wheel drive. What you're all wheel na ito jiguda, don't buy the 4-wheel drive. If you're buying, make sure you buy the one that has the 2ZR. Don't buy the one that has the 3ZR. 3ZR will give you more power, but also the fuel consumption is not friendly. The one that has the 2ZR, which is 1.8 liter, will give you up to 15 kilometers per liter on the highway. It's good for people that love to move with their families. It's very comfortable. The Wish is very comfortable. It also looks nice inside the car, so it will make you feel good when you're driving it. It's CVT, which means don't touch the gearbox. Don't give it a leakage as well. Yeah. Suspension ni nyangu ya kanika. Engine mountings, the engine mountings and nani manyiza afa. But multiple times my mechanics have checked, and the mountings were okay. So whatever nali manyisho koze mabega zali mfululi bagendo zijja munga namu ne tuwanika mu mpanike. So it's cheaper than a Noah, but better, more comfortable than. I find that Noahs are not really comfortable, but it's more practical than most of the other cars in the same price range. $30 million Wish njifuna mubasuubuzi eri ogifuna ng'eriko budenti nga kale eri awo tetegeerekeka okitegeera and I highly recommend you buy one from the bond. Good morning, Solo Extra Free Man. Good morning. What's wrong with the 4-wheel drive cars, like especially if you're buying like a 4-wheel drive Wish, maintenance will be higher. You're maintaining a muscle, you're maintaining a name mabega. Atenga mu 2-wheel drive mabega, literally mabega, you don't maintain anything. That car will have 2 main bushes, which will cost between 50 and 120 each, yeah, depending on where you're buying it, and they rarely die. Those are the 2 main bushes. The other things you'll be maintaining are the shock mounts, if they are there, and the shock absorbers. That's the only thing you maintain behind. But if it has a 4-wheel drive, ojja kusanga nga waliyo CV okitegeera ojja kusanga waliyo bi mounting ebirala ebirayo n'obukono eya 4-wheel ate ebeera enywa n'amafuta. Henry nawe jamu akutte. Arthur, Subaru and Wish, which Wish? Because kati awo we can compare that Wish etuli maaso to the Exiga. We can only compare it to the Subaru Exiga. Can I make that comparison? Because it's only the Subaru Exiga that gives you many seats, yeah, and gives you a body that is close to that. Secho? We are going to compare it to the Subaru Exiga. After I have been contemplating between the Noah and Wish, now here the analysis you have given, and go for the Wish since my first priority is comfort. Now here the car is low. You can raise it. What now when you say Prius, Kateringa RAV4. You ain't mentioning the Ractis and Foresters because I'm talking about the Wish now. So let's talk about the Exiga compared to the Wish. Donatu mkogera ku model 2010. Okay. The Subaru Exiga comes with 7 seats, just like the Wish. The Subaru Exiga comes with a standard all-wheel drive system, and of course the Wish focuses on urban families and daily driving, and then the Subaru Exiga is a family touring cargo capability because it's strong. When we talk about the engines, the Toyota Wish will come with the 1.8 2ZR over the 3ZR 2 liter. It has a CVT. Subaru Exiga egenda kujja ne 2 liter ebeera, I think it's the FB20. oba EJ20 oba EL20 ezo code zintawanya, but it will come with a 2-liter engine or a 2.5-liter engine. Okay, it's a Boxer, Subaru Boxer engine, which gives it better stability on the road. It gives you more torque because it's big. It has a bigger engine. It gives you bigger horsepower because it's a bigger engine. The Wish, when you're driving, the Wish is definitely lighter and smoother, especially in the city. Yeah, the Exiga, when you're driving, it's more grounded on the road. So if you're the kind of person that likes speed and to show power, the Exiga is the one for you. But if you're the kind of person that just likes smooth driving, the Wish is for you. If you're the kind of person that lives in Ichisenyi, in a wetland, buy the Subaru Exiga. So basically, buy the Subaru Exiga for performance, and all-wheel drive, buy the Wish for economy. Fuel wise, the Wish 1.8 liter will give you up to 15 kilometers per liter. The 2 liter will give you up to 10 to 12 kilometers per liter. The Exiga 2 liter will give you up to 11 kilometers per liter, 2 liter, and then the 2.5 liter will give you up to 9 kilometers per liter. So the Wish gives you better fuel consumption. In terms of space, the Subaru is larger. It even gives you bigger headrooms than the Wish, and it gives you more cargo area. And then of course it's definitely better if you're going to be doing longer distances. Bigger engine means you can make it live longer. It gives you better performance on the road. Yeah, the Wish is just good for daily driving. The Subaru Exiga will go all the way. Reliability, Toyota mujimanyi. The Subaru all-wheel drive will make maintenance more complex. The Boxer engine is definitely more expensive to maintain, and cylinder head bidi. Subaru parts are more pricier than that of Toyota. So Wish is easier to maintain. Yeah. So running cost, parts for the Wish are lower. Fuel costs for the Wish, it's still lower. Servicing for the Wish is easier. Resale value for the Wish is good. Okay, the Exiga, I don't think anyone wants it. I've not even seen anyone that's looking for the Exiga. And then of course the Wish for total cost. So which one should you buy for you guys that have not yet bought a car? One, buy the Wish if you want better fuel economy, lower running and maintenance costs, easy local servicing, comfortable city and family driving. Yeah, choose the Subaru Exiga if you want the all-wheel drive and better traction. 2, you want a larger cabin and cargo space. 3, if you want more powerful feeling. And of course, if you want better stability on rough roads, our Exiga wekuba okitegeera. So Wish ejikuba mafuta, Subaru ekuba Wish mu interior nti space yayo eri better. All-wheel drive Subaru esigala esinga. Maintenance costs ziba ntono eza Wish. Daily comfort zombi ziri comfortable okitegeera. So but both of them zikanikika, but Subaru will definitely take more money from you. Very unfair comparison, Exiga against the Wish. No, only comparison should be on price. People who buy the Exiga are people that buy Exiga, buy them. Most of the people that have bought Exigas buy them because of the price, nothing more. It's cheaper, but it's not an unfair comparison. Those cars are almost the same. Zaula senga engines zibadde zezimu nga zina ne drive terrain yemu nti zonna za all wheel oba zonna za front wheel, emmotoka eyo yalibadde kumpi yemu. I want to buy a 2008 E-Class as my first car, but Banti says if you have the money, don't be scared. Market say yojiraba on the right about 32 million shillings. Neka tengeri jeri billions of million ngabiri munana awo. Of course, depending on availability. And then karika Subaru akali masoga markets kangaziwemu. Kankazuming. Kasubaru akokarabe wa boda watuse. That's a 2008. Kagenda 2008 Subaru ako. Ako wikali akamilioni ngabi 22. 22. Of course, depending on availability, but I will not buy that one. Na solo funa nga 2012 ku million 2 nga munya. At least bamanja. Practice. Mubondi wish agenda as much as 36 million, depending on where you buy. Tegesobola ogenda mu 38 by the way. Kisinzira ku bulungi bwayo. Nyono jam ali sponsored by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni oba nedda. The prices. X geyo siri sure naye nasembayo kugira X ganga ya million oba 26 lwe nasembayo naye kati like yingira 2 nga mu 8 oba 3. It's the X guy is definitely cheaper than the Wish, even in the bond. And your markets ojiraba, you can compare the markets to the Legacy BM9. Erije twagula 25, twagula sendimeka. The Legacy BM9. So let's talk about the Impreza kali Masoga markets kaika 2008. It can be compared to the Corolla. The Corolla, but it's 2007 to 2010. It can be compared to the Mazda Bajeta Demio. It can be compared to Orobo Hondo, Womamanya, Linya, Dira Vida. Honda, Irabukafana na. Kati wowoka comparing Auris, by the way, but the number Auris, you can compare it to the Auris omwaka ogwera 28 lwakwakati ate Auris eba ya beeyi mu kwaka akamotoka okitegeera. Auris eba ya beeyi mu, but that's what you can compare it to. Suzukis, I see many on the road. Most of the Suzukis you see on the road are new. Sicho the Suzuki obusenga bwe mulaba ku kubo bwajja 0 mileage. The X-Gantes are not really Subarus. Nang. Arthur, do you recommend E-Class as my first car? If you have never driven, I would not recommend. But of course, if you have the money, Isaiah, it's Honda Civic. Yes, Antonio, Honda Civic. Na Honda Civic, abantu basivuga wane Uganda. Honda Civic, sisi yaba nyo. Tikanywa na yanti. Suzuki Swift yeyo. Spare ali rudda wa. Spare ali rudda wa Henry. Oya ajika nini yo ajikanikira wa. ono ayagala kwonoona mmotoka yange alina ogu box ayagala kwenyiga wano oba basajja bapiki babaaki alina ogu box ayagala kujja kwenyiga wano era akulubule mulabe era akyatunula naye ngatirewo ddala sijja kweteekera start kiki ekiriwo better never than late. Isaiah benze eyo giraba moroka nnungi ewooma okuvuga naye erya ssente benze eyo yeetaaga ovuga nga moroka yo yakusatu ng'olinawo Toyota ne Subaru okiraba ekiraba ekyo ekibokisi abadde ayagala yitawo mu maaso gange olaba Suzuki Swift eyo gye wabadde ovuga Henry, I think it's a 1.2 litre aliwo 1.2 ne 1.4 kaba tekanywa kasobola okuwa up to 18 kilometers per litre ate bwe kaba kammani biba biralamu bwe kaba kammani ate biba biralamu kaba tekanegwe Henry tomanyi vuga mmotoka tosobola na kubanga ogimanyi naye kati neebuuza spare parts bazijjawa spare parts zivaawo eza Suzuki Swift olwo omusuubuzi gwemanyi yagenda n'akasuubula awo bakamukolamu bata Suzuki Swift nga kammani ka sport naye kakwata oli olaba Isaiah when you buy ogenda gula E300 ebeera 3 litre naye 3 litre engeri gyebeera diesel eba tenywa nnyo n'abaana batukutuku the new stupid mulaba bwazunga mu kkubo wadde eno wadde eri akarengi rova kaako nze kandabikira bubi nnyo karengi rova ako ate mulozo wa alfadi sesise ako simanyi bbeeyi yaako wadde mbadde njogera ku bbeeyi ya mmoroka nakoko simanyi bbeeyi yaako tugende tuyite ku paaka ewajja okutambula For the love of cause Uganda we roll from dusty road to rims patrol. Previous teams we break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love of cause Uganda. Pre-purchase checks we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Style views and engine walks, we teach you more than just photos. Controls from the basics up, trucking, giddy and car can stop. If you're new or a season vet, for the love of cause it was enough. This is more than just machines. It's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to rims we patrol. Previous teams we break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love of cause Uganda.
She don't want me. She don't want me. But I tell her, yes I tell her. Macho nimbo 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 ninza. 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 Girl, you my number one. Gwasoka na kugamba na guyo wako gwagwa. I tell you that, but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one.
Abai, let me tell you a story. Munange, last night I was detoothing my son. Manyi mutabani wange akula amannyo. Ne mukula erinnyo. Kati yazaatidde nnyo. Bali kudde bwediti alimira. Yamize erinnyo ne mpita mama ne mugaso ko je tulabe wano. Omwana alimize. Ne mugana na you have swallowed the tooth. Banango omwana yakabye. He cried. Mama inamsema Mommy, I've swallowed the tooth. I don't want to die. Banange, he cried. Then I was looking for a solution. Then I went, nensaraka piece ka sabuni, nenkatukola mu shape y'erinnyo. Nga, come, I don't want to die. Naga mama, I want to go tell my brother. Let me go tell my brother. Bwe yagenze. Aba ninabuuza mama we. Now, what were you people doing? What is going to happen to him? Nengambo no mwana. Because erinnyo, it's okay, ajja difulumya. But he cried. Kati nengenda nenfuna kasabuni nenkalita nga nkakutte ku tipi nemuga no, you did not swallow it. Here is the tooth. Na amaziga ne gakalirawo. How did you find it? Nemugamba, you see, when you were swallowing there, when you were scared, you spit it out. Banange omwana ngalinga atanakaabako yaterereddewo. Obwongo buno buli very powerful. Once you feed your brain, era naye nalabye ekintu ekyokulimba olusere mu kiba kyetaagisa. Kati yamanya erinnyo lye nalirabye naye sinaba kuliraba. Erinnyo yalimize. Yazaatidde kuba erinnyo bwe baali kuula liruma. Ffe baatukulanga amannyo ne magalo. Naye nalikudde before I know it ngenda okulaba omwana nga amize. Ng'erinnyo olowooza talimize. Naye tusese ne maama we ku makya tugamba bannange. Nana yakaabye. Ndoza amaziga ne gamuggwa namu. Naye kasana mugamba nti erinnyo ndirabye. Naze ndi excited mugamba, I've seen your tooth. Nana, you did not swallow it. Nakamba, are you sure? How did you find it? Amaziga ne gakalirawo nadda mu nnomu. Kati ng'olwo ategedde he's not going to die. Parenthood. Arthur, did you manage to see the Toyota die? What do you mean, Ronald? Sigh? No, I have not. I have not yet driven the Jetwa. I have not. Olowa boda ampanikire ebikono alowooza ffe tuvuga nga bo. Ffe awakazi we have to be careful okusigala nga tukyalina freedom yaffe. The Mark II Grand will actually be my second car. The way Adeo seems to be a good reliable car should compare it with the Toyota Oppa. Yata zina yingi niemu Oppa ne Vista Adeo. Katobalaba abebigaali oyo mukune kuli okomanyi. Omukona kono oli okomanya that he makes a lot of money daily. Ramadan, good morning. Adeo is more comfortable, it's bigger. Abayi mawulidde Mensa Kabanda yagambye agenda kugoba boda mu kibuga nga tuba tugenda kweyagala kuba kati keyo sono okulabira laboyi agenda yimirire oyo keyo si yenna tuba tumuwonye boda bwe zifuluma e Kampala tuba tugenda kweyagala ffe abalina emmoloka zaffe kati waliwo abantu benkola nabo nga bagira ku boda buli lunaku kati I don't know I really don't know how they'll be coming to work nga boda bazigobye mu kibuga baba balina okulinnya kati olwo taxi emits wano ina ne bwoyimirira baje bankuba ekyuma aba multiplex kaston nengedde kyomanyo nengedde enzoyo nemwe ndudde okulya watermelon kanyimirire wali leero bangule ku watermelon 2 ndowooza kandawo banyina wana akabiri kakano bulungi nnyo ndye ku watermelon mitsa aba multiplex obalaba baabo batandise dabbo kuba ebyuma kati walole bagenda mumusaako ekyuma obalaba alina okupapajja abawa ekitwalo bana bademu baagala alinaddo beera seera atizinga ngolobo omutwala ashopinga bwamala nga wevinga finish and bye bye nga stefinga beera seera atizinga ngolobo omutwala ashopinga bwamala nga wevinga finish and bye bye beta meloni fili yanguwa empya eza leero za leero that's why she say every time but tell her the wallet is empty okay man tasha leero nguze watermelon mbadde ndudde ozigulawo awo but eating fruit in the morning is one of the healthiest. Of course mama bani atuwa apple fenna ku macha tukeera kulya apple which is a very healthy thing, but me as a man waliwo yatugamba wano nti watermelon ezo zina byezikola naddala kufa abasajja. Yali wano nze nali sibimanyi eyabingamba zinalinga ndya watermelon zange innocently innocently. Why are there no roads? There are roads. This is the road. Is this not a road? Bano bavuga one way. Bano babagobe mu kibuga bano. The reason why minister ayagala kugoba ababoda mu kibuga bamulemyo controllinga balabe tasobola bakolera system eno no one way gye mulaba ffe tulina okugenda ffeka naye bo bajja ategeeza omukoneko kati market eri mugiraba gye tulabe. You can only compare it to that Subaru Legacy there. Twegendereza abapiki n'okusinga ab'emmoloka bannaffe. She telling me that you just a flea, but she promised me that you never be. Kale guys, ke kaseera mbasiibule. So one of these days, I'm going to be giving you some new cars, 0 mileage. I think try to call a review on was it Friday? We were supposed to motorcare about to access to a Ford Raptor, I think. Was it a Ford Raptor? And Hyundai Tuscan. Budget Tuscan. There's some Hyundai they gave us access to. Na ye enkuba ne etonya. There is no way for us to shoot when it's raining. So when it rained, we waited for this. I think a Friday mujimanyi. Friday bera ya chimeza, because bera ya chimeza, it's one of those hard days for me. So enkuba yatonya negwa sawa nga musanvu, atenga ku 12 twine chimeza. I just told them, you know what, this week is rescheduled. So but this week we're going to shoot them and you will be able to see them. Some days are tougher than others. And yeah, especially the days that tomorrow I had an inspection naji cancel yesterday. I have to be in the field tomorrow. I have to go for marketing, so I cannot do inspections. Mukuru ngokera nye naku zino chichi obuvunanyizibwa bweyongedde. Fe twakeeranga nga bo tebakeera kati nabo batandise okeera olwomanya akuze kasita omuntu atandika okeera nga Arthur ng'omanya akuze wuuno yapaakinze. Bino nno bulijjo byendowooza nti emmoroka yasuze wano aba yakedde bukeezi. Kati waliwo abantu abatamanyi ku parkinga bwe bati. And for the guys that don't have permits, bw'ona ogenda okufuna permit ewa IOV okola test, batestinga reverse. Gola balina ekya kye batestinga bagagenda ovuge weetoololojje naye nga kye banoonya gayo amanyo parking ono, because nabo bakimanyi omuntu kasita ayiga okuparkinga ab'emmoloka agize Isuzu big horn yiino oba yagibeezaawo atya nze ezo emmoloka ezo. Guys, mbasiibula olwo Arthur Allion model 2010, yes, it's a good look. Erimu 1NZ Allion erimu kikingini kya primo bakiyita batya Antonio, bakiyita batya ekyo kiyingini kya primo kye kiri mu Allion Axio ye 1500. Guys, nyina omuntu nankubira andi bubi naye kamukubire kambasibule bantu bange wavaka expresso munnange. I relaxed nayiga okurelaxinga ka coffee je kali waggulu era mulaba kino ekikopo someone gave it to me as a gift, or a birthday gift. Natekeka eno brand ya for the love of cars eno nateka ya Dynamo. So this cup of mine muberamu olumuberamu kaawa olumuberamu ginger okitegeera so kati kumakyo kiwulira kyagiddemu kacaayi okuva ewaka. Era bwe ntuuka ku office bwenti abantu abajja okukola inspection ennaku zino bakimanyi ekikopo kyange nkiwa omuntu akyambusaago n'arefiringa. So kikopo kyange kino ntambula nakyo. Ka coffee nkanywa olw'olumu naye sikyakanywa nnyo nga luli. I realize it's one of the reasons I was struggling with sleep, but also my hormones I think zaagana sleep paka we nafuna magnesium glycinate kati neebakira ddala naye nga mwebale kukeera bantu bange mwebale kubeerawo Muyombya Mark, Samuel Ntale, Nsozi Kiwanuka, Chambade Hannington, Panga Godfrey, Pepe Rahim, Chintu Mark, Paul Sema VIP, Angela, Jesse Semwogerere, Nuwaha Noma, Naziri Sebuma, Ronald Muchwa, Ricky Chikawa, Dr. Kambesi VIP, Chairman Zach, Osip Ankunda, DJ Hash Fashions UG, Purifier from Ghana, Travel Life Vlog, Henry Modern Juice, Inotech UG, Rogers Sewan Nonda, Mushafali, Rama Charity Organization, Shanko Gibbs, Prosi Bravo, Health Expert, Nicolas Sebulime, Lawrence Omule, President Antonio, Health Expert, Sectorico Norman, Rama Charity Organization, Sibamazeyo, Haziri Sebuma Nakumaze, Bitaka Raymond, Clever Tonic, Lucky Mose, Stephen Omoria, Shanko Gibbs, Sozi Rajab, Juma Ali, Freeman, Solo Extra, Katamba Isaac Katende, gwe musajja gwe ng'obuze nnyo mpa ku ssente z'okola ennaku zino ezikubuzizza. Isaiah, Lubega Ronald, Mits Rawandera Arwa Rawandera, I think Chamba de Annington, 1ZZ, yes. Kutesa David, 15 first deposits enter 2012. Net that bagenda kuwa 2012. Obofu na 2010. Shape mpya bajja kwagala ko nga 18. Abodi Mukamuli, I don't take you for granted. The guys that are watching this broadcast later on in the day or in the week or in the month, thank you very much for choosing For the Love of Cars. Don't forget, we are on our way to making 100,000 subscribers. What on subscribing? Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. Until tomorrow morning. Tomorrow guys, ngenda kola morning broadcast because ngenda ba mu field. But I'll do an evening broadcast tomorrow. Ngenda ba mu field era nga bulijjo. There are those days muzimanyiza field when kola broadcast yo regular. Alion jibale milioni 3.5 kwana 3.5 kwana. No, tomorrow is Tuesday. President. Kati broadcast yencha ngendo kola regular. Eyo Wednesday ja kubeera kumacha. Enchanja kola evening broadcast sawa nga 10 n'emwa 10 mubale sawa nga 10 ngenda bantandika between 4 and 5 engage obeera mu field obudde bwa field tebabupima nnyo but I'm predicting around 4:30 to 5 there when jokolera broadcast eyo nja kubandoza oba naaba ku luguudo ki kangende ndabya assignment gye bampa olwaleero but tomorrow I'll do the evening broadcast. Guys, may the good Lord bless you today. Ciao.